What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. This is Hayden from HHWCUSTOMS.com, and today we're messing around with the 55 gasser casting. This is going to be a quick video, but this is something that I had made and I want to show you guys. This is a hood for the 55 casting. Now this fits the Triassic specifically. I've noticed, I don't know if anyone else did, but I found out the hard way that they actually retooled it silently. So this is the mainline Guster one, and it's going to be like the other ones too, but the difference I found is specifically with the Triassic. If you look at the radiator support, it is thicker on the Triassic and compared to the other one. So that was one thing. I can't remember exactly what else was different, but that was the main thing. I also think that the fenders are a tiny bit wider compared to this one, and it's so minuscule. But there is a small difference, and the only way I was able to do that was I was messing around with this hood that I was trying to make, and I kept trying it on one versus the other, and kept getting good results on one and not the other. And this is what this looks like here on the 55. Now it's as close as I can get, but I figured it's way closer than anyone trying to scratch build this. So this is available on my website right now. I have, I think, 20 of them or something like that. And then once you put all the stuff, all the grill and stuff back in, it covers up a little bits of the gaps on the corners, but like I said, I could not get it perfect no matter how hard I tried. And all you need to do for this is to fit, or I should show you, on the bottom it has these two little key things, and that's basically just aligns it on the inside of the engine bay, or what would be the engine bay, so that it doesn't rattle around. It kind of just sits there. So that's what that looks like there on the inside. And all you need to do is cut the brake booster out. Now, for this, I have the radiator support, but cutting that does nothing. I actually was doing that for another project, and I just don't have an extra casting. But you can get this to fit without cutting the radiator support, which is pretty nice. And like I said, there's minimal gaps, but each casting is a little bit different. I had another one that had the front fender was like kicked in a little bit, and it was just a mess. So I got the cleanest castings I could and went from there. Like I said, it's not a factory thing, so it's not going to be perfect, but it's definitely an upgrade if you guys want a hood. Now, if you were to try that on the regular casting or the other one, you could see that there is a gap and that the points actually don't line up in the rear. The corners, they don't line up. And if you try to push this guy in, if I could do it. So that's in right there. Now look at the gap on that. It is way different by the radiator support compared to the Triassic casting. See that? It's way tighter gap. And that's the only way. I actually got my little gauge out and I was measuring. I was like, this is way different. So that's just a little something for you guys to know. But also look at the points in the corners. They line up much better, and they're not overlapping the fenders as compared to this one. So that's where it'd be at on this one. Now it doesn't look like it's overlapping, but it is. And then you still have that giant gap in the front. No matter how hard you push down or what, this like little bend right there is not letting it go further down, and then you actually have to drag the hood further. So it's a big mess. So basically, this is for the Triassic only. As far as I can tell, maybe they made this casting another variant. I don't know. Why did they just mess around with this one? I also don't know. But that's just a little something for you guys to keep in mind when customizing the cars, that some things might not fit. And so I'm planning on making a hood version for this car. But for now, on the bottom, it will say Triassic, 55 gasser, Triassic versus 55 gasser, or like version 1 or whatever. I don't know. I haven't come up with it yet. But that's just letting you guys know what I have available. And if you guys want a hood for your gasser, you guys can get them. HHWCUSTOMS.com. Like I said, I have, I think, like 20 of them available or something like that. My second restock, some people liked them a bunch, but just more options for you guys if you guys want to do that. I'll be making another video soon on some other stuff I've made for this car and stuff like that. So if you guys have anything on the website that you see me do that you want to see a more in-depth video of, please feel free to comment that in the description, or shoot me an email or DM on Instagram or whatever. and then I'll try and get that done because I'm trying to be more active on YouTube now. So if you guys are in the market for any 1/64 scale wheels, decals, or 3D parts, check out my website, HHWCUSTOMS.com, and I will have everything there for you guys. Thank you.